My name's Leslie Cameron. I'm a professor in the Department of Psychological Science here at Carthage College. And I study visual perception and olfactory or sense of smell perception. The work that I've been doing most recently as part of this Wagner Teacher Fellowship is work in the scholarship of teaching and learning. So understanding or studying how to help students learn better and to teach more effectively. So the goal of this project is to help students communicate more clearly about graphical data. I was interested in trying to help students communicate more clearly about graphical data. And I started by asking the question, was the difficulty in actually communicating about data? And I worked with Dr. Carrie Duffy to try to look at students' communication skills. And we discovered that their communication skills were fine, but what was more difficult was for them to actually really interpret the data and understand what was being presented in a graph. The other approach that I took to trying to understand this is in the decoding the disciplines approach. It's an introspective approach, and faculty are thinking about what they do when they're performing a task. What are the cognitive steps involved in performing a particular task? And as a cognitive psychologist, I recognize the limitations of that kind of approach. So we've turned to eye tracking technology to have students and faculty interpret and describe graphical data while we're tracking their eyes. And in this way, we get some further insight into what's happening sort of behind the scenes, what the mental processes are involved in interpreting data. The eye tracker essentially monitors the position of people's eyes while they're performing a task. So they'll sit in front of a computer screen with their chin in a chin rest. The eye tracker is focused on their eyes, and as they move their eyes around the screen, their eyes are tracked by the computer. We monitor that for data analysis later. Science progresses best, I think, when we work in collaboration, and this has very much been a collaborative effort, both in the lab, in my work with students. For example, Holly Pelnar, who was a summer undergraduate research student last summer, has been working on this project with me, and Dr. Aaron Robbins, a postdoctoral fellow in our department, has been providing some expertise in eye tracking as well in this project. And that, in conjunction with doing this as part of the Wagner Teacher Fellowship, has I think really helped move the project a little bit faster than it might have done otherwise.